A good name Shabbos Kodesh, Parshas Bo, Tavshinayin, Tes 5779 from Yerushalayim Mer Kodesh. Since Parsha starts off with telling Moshe, and he didn't exactly leave Paro, I made Paro more tough, more. I strengthened his heart. So he won't want to let you out. So that I can show my nisim there on him, and so that you can tell your children and grandchildren the nisim I did with the Yetzias Mitzrayim. The Ohr HaChaim HaKadosh explains that even without Pari, without the Mitzrayim, there's really a twofold thing. Number one is the Midah Keneged Midah, that HaKadosh Baruch Hu punishes the people who are who oppress Klal Yisrael. They make the life for Jewish people hard. HaKadosh Baruch Hu has a special punishment for that Midah Keneged Midah. That's number one. Number two is even without the Mitzrayim, the fact that HaKadosh Baruch Hu could create something like Dam, or Tzfardeh, or Kinim, or Ariv, or Dever, or Shchin, Bar, and Abba. The fact that HaKadosh Baruch Hu create a Metzias like this, he could create a reality like this, that alone is in it of itself is something that it should instill emunah in the Jewish people. You have a Makas Cheshech where for one person it's pitch dark, he can't see anything. For the next guy that happens to be Jewish, he sees it's a regular day. It's not a regular day because the Mitzvah father. But the fact that HaKadosh Baruch Hu creates such a reality in it of itself should give us the tools to be able to recognize and accept that there's really no situation where we're stuck and HaKadosh Baruch Hu can't get us out of. Fred, it's true that we have a mitzvah, Sipur Yetzias Mitzrayim, at the night of the Seder. I heard recently about a certain family that they left their children with a non-Jewish nanny, babysitter, whatever you want to call it, and they went to their friend's Seder party. I don't even know what that means. I can't grasp it. It's not like even something that's like brought down in the Chumrah. It's a pasuk in the Torah. The reason why I took us out of Mitzrayim said we should tell our children about the Sipur Yetzias Mitzrayim, and we know in the Haggadah, the Arba Bonim, it's talking to every child, even the Sheni Yedei Elishel, the little one that doesn't even know how to ask a question. So I don't know what the morale was. But yeah, there's a mitzvah of Sipur Yetzias Mitzrayim and the Leil Seder, but there's this lesson of emunah that comes not from a mere story. It's much deeper than that. This lesson of emunah is something that could be taught on any day, and befrat these are the psukim in the parshas we're learning now, the era boy b'shalach of the Sipur Yetzias Mitzrayim, the foundations, the fundamentals of emunah. The fundamentals of the emunah that bring us to the Parshas Yisrael, to the Kabbalah Satira, where HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, Anochi Hashem Elokecha. It doesn't say, Anochi Hashem Elokecha asher bara Zaylam, asher tzisicha me'eretz Mitzrayim. You should have emunah in me because of the things I showed you when I took you out of Mitzrayim. That means that's what the story of Yetzias Mitzrayim is supposed to be teaching us, a certain level of emunah. It's supposed to be imparting in us a certain level of emunah. And that's what we're supposed to be giving over to our children and grandchildren, as clearly stated in the pasuk. And it's only with that level of emunah could we come and get the first one of the the many commandments and the mitzvahs and the opportunities that we have to serve Hashem. In order to get there, in order to reach that level, in order to start from step one of Anochi Hashem Elokecha, you have to grasp Asher Hotzei Sicha Me'eretz Mitzrayim. You have to already know that there was a Hotzei Sicha Me'eretz Mitzrayim. Otherwise, you're not going to understand that whole saying of Anochi Hashem Elokecha Asher Hotzei Sicha Me'eretz Mitzrayim. So you have to know the Sipur Yetzias Mitzrayim, and that's what these psukim are teaching us. And it's so worth it to just look at it. It's besides the lessons, it's the story of our nation that transcends times. It transcends generations. The story of our parents, our grandparents, the story of our children. It's the story of our people. So why don't we just give it to our children, give it over, learn it. So we should know it to be able to give it over properly to our children. These lessons of emunah in the belief in Hashem, in we say in the morning. Thank you, Hashem, that you gave me back my neshama. With compassion, Rabba, a lot of compassion. Rabba emunah secha, great is your emunah. Great is your emunah, or emunah si becha might be the way we might think it means. That great is that we believe in Hashem. That's not what the words are. Rabba emunah secha is great, is your emunah in me. And we say also in the Mizmar Shir, in the morning we talk about when it's good, nice and shiny, when it's rosy and everything is going great. In that morning when the sun is shining, we talk about the chesed of Hashem. It's very easy. And we see how Hashem is. But your emunah in me comes out at night when we go to sleep. And the fact that we can go to sleep and wake up the next morning with a renewed energy is because HaKadosh Baruch Hu has something for us that we need to accomplish. Because otherwise, why would He give us back on the Neshama in the morning? And that's the emunah. It's HaKadosh Baruch Hu's emunah in us. And that's why when we're in the Memte Shari Tuma, in the Shtufe Zima, in the Mitzrayim, V'leishinu es mabusham v'shmam v'eslashainam. Geven Yankee, Gered Yiddish, and he wore a Bekisha. Don't say much more than that. They were in Memte Shari Tuma. That's what, it's Chazal. And HaKadosh Baruch Hu came, and from that Sha'ol Tachtas took us out. And that alone should be a lesson in emunah. In our emunah, in ourselves, in our emunah in Hashem, our emunah in Hashem's emunah in us. That Hashem believes in us. And He gives us many opportunities. And that's the story we need to know before we even get to start learning the Torah and why we were given the Torah. It's because HaKadosh Baruch Hu loves us, He believes in us, and He knows that when we have these mitzvahs, we can accomplish them and we can succeed in them. Otherwise, He wouldn't have given it to us. He would have given it to someone who could. He gave it to us because He does believe in us. And we need to believe in ourselves. Thank you so much for listening. As always, any questions, comments, or feedback, you can leave in the comment section below.